Hello, hello. Good afternoon. Welcome to our Wellbeing Wednesday. Well done for making it to the mat. Well done whenever you were joining this. If you can't join us live, no problem. We're always here on the YouTube channel, all recorded so you can drop in whenever you need to. And today we have got some Pilates for you. So all you need is a mat. Maybe grab some water. If you have some favorite tunes that you want to put on in the background, load up your soundtrack, and we're going to start lying down on the mat. Follow me. If you haven't got a mat, don't worry, you can use a towel or just clear a space where you feel comfortable lying down. And we'll start lying down on the mat and just take a moment to notice how you're feeling. To make sure I've got our plan in front of me. Excellent. So, lying down, paying attention to how you're feeling. Just notice what effect everything that's happened before you today is having on your body, on your breath, on your mind. And let's see if we can start to bring our attention, focus, and our energy to the next 45 minutes of our practice. See if you can mentally let go of anything that's going to distract you, turn off any distractions, any tech. Maybe close the door so no one's going to walk in on you. Just take a couple of breaths here, mentally preparing. In through the nose and out through the nose. In through the nose and out through the nose. Excellent. Let's just start warming up into the hips, particularly if you spent a bit of the day beforehand sitting down at a desk or sofa. Let's inhale, bring the right knee in towards the body and start to squeeze the knee down towards the right shoulder. Excellent. Really nice. Extend the right leg away from you and let's do the same thing with the left knee. Inhale, bring the knee in towards the shoulder and then exhale, squeeze nice and deeply. Lovely. Exhale, extend the leg away from you. Let's do that 2 more times to either side. Bring the right knee in towards the body, squeeze it down towards the shoulder. And exhale, release the leg away. Inhale, left knee in towards the shoulder. And exhale, release the leg away. 1 more to each side. Inhaling. Squeezing that knee towards the shoulder and exhaling. Inhaling, left knee comes in, squeezing the knee towards the body and exhaling away. Excellent. This time, inhale, bring the right knee in towards the body. Have the hands on the top of the right shin. Now roll the head up. So your forehead is coming up towards the right knee, but you've got space between your chin and your chest. Excellent. From here, let's just go alternate legs. So extend the right leg away, hug the left knee in. Excellent. If you can, try not to touch the feet to the floor, but if you need to, you can drop the feet down towards the mat. So let's do this. Right knee in, left knee in. Right knee in, left knee in, alternating here, rolling up through that head and neck, lifting up the shoulder blades. Excellent. Just warming up into the core nice and gently for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Release. And let yourself soften down onto the mat. Just breathe. Excellent work. So our Pilates class today is completely suitable for all levels. And just remember, if anything causes you any pain or discomfort, stop doing it and take an alternate variation that feels right for you. We're going to bend into the knees now, soles of the feet to the floor. And just check that the feet are so close to your hips that you can touch the back of the heels with your fingertips. And then we're going to start to do some glute bridges. So we push down through the feet, and as we inhale, just start to roll up the spine, hips up towards the ceiling, and then exhale, roll all the way back down. Excellent. Inhale, rolling up the spine, chest coming up towards the chin, and then exhaling, rolling all the way back down. Excellent work. We're going to continue doing this for 5 more breaths. Try and keep nice and stable through the core, pushing evenly down through both feet. Knees stay in line with the ankles. Lovely. For 3. For 2. Last one for 1. Excellent. And just let the whole spine be supported by the mat. And if you want to, just gently windscreen wipe with the knees from left to right. Excellent. Find stillness again. Keep the feet on the mat. Check you can still touch the back of the heels with your fingertips. Knees are hip distance apart. So this time, we'll do the same thing. Inhale, lift the hips all the way up. And then once you've found your full extent of the posture, stay here. We're going to inhale, bring the arms all the way up above the head to the floor behind the head. And then exhale, arms come all the way down. Lovely. Then roll down through the spine. Excellent. So we're just holding for longer at the top and adding in the arms. So push down through the feet. Start to roll up the spine. Hips are nice and high. And then bring the arms up above the head. And then back down beside the body. And roll all the way back down. Excellent. Lovely. Let's keep with this movement. So lifting the hips up, bringing the arms up above the head, bringing the arms back down, keeping the hips high until you start to roll back down through the spine. Excellent. So 5 more times like this. And really pay attention to keep pushing down through the feet as you lift up through the hips. Then the arms come all the way up. And then all the way down. And then you roll back down through the spine. And if it feels too much, just try and hold at the top. Inhale, lifting those hips all the way up. So you could stay here, or you could add the arms in. And if it feels too much, adding the hold, rolling back down. You can just do that same version that we did at the beginning, just rolling up and down. Let's say 2 more here. Inhale, lifting up the hips. Then reaching the arms up. Lowering the arms back down and rolling down through the spine. Lovely. Last one. Inhale. Lifting the arms up. Lowering the arms and rolling down through the spine. Excellent. So you might be feeling that in your glutes, in your hamstrings, might be feeling that a little bit in your shoulders. And if you want to windscreen wipe with the knees, you can. If you're feeling any tension in the lower back, maybe just hug the knees in towards the chest. We're going to do a little bit more work with some similar movements. So keep a bend in the knees. Make sure you can reach and touch the back of your heels. I've got my socks on because it's a really chilly day today. But if you notice that that is making it hard for you to stay still on the mat, just slip your socks off. Make sure that you're not going to slip around. So this time, we're going to start to lift up the hips, roll up, chest coming all the way up towards the chin. So you can hold here. Option this time is to release the right leg up
towards the ceiling. So keep pushing down through the left foot. Keep lifting the hips up nice and high. Nice. We're going to hold here. Keep breathing. You've got this. Keep those hips up as high as you can. Chest towards the chin. And then lower the right foot down, but stay in your bridge. Excellent. You know what's coming. Let's do the other side. Left leg reaches all the way up. Keep pushing those hips up towards the ceiling. You have got this. Maybe you notice one glute is stronger than the other. Keep breathing here. Excellent work. Left foot comes all the way down. Finish like we started, rolling down the spine. Excellent. Just find stillness on the mat for a moment. Take a breath. Last variation like this. We're going to roll up the spine. Chest coming all the way up towards the chin. Nice. So remember, you can stay working here. Option this time, release the right leg up. And then we're going to lower the leg, keep it straight, to the floor and back up. For 7. Keep the hips high. 6. 5. 4. Keep those hips lifted. For 3. 2. And 1. Excellent. Then back into that right knee. Roll down the spine. Take a breather. So really working into those glutes, hamstrings. Let's do the other side. Rolling up, chest coming all the way up towards the chin. Nice, lifting that left leg up towards the ceiling. For me, the right glute is slightly stronger, so it's a little bit easier on this side for me. We're going to lower down for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, last 3. Keep those hips lifted for 2 and for 1. Excellent. Bend into the knee, roll down through the spine. Breathe here. Let it go. So again, if you want to windscreen wiper the knees left to right, you can. If you want to hug the knees in towards the chest, rock from left to right. Maybe start to draw circles with your knees. And then back the other way. And then one last time, bring the feet to the mat. This time we're just going to stretch into those glutes. So right ankle comes to rest on the left thigh. You can gently push the right thigh away from you, or take both hands underneath the left thigh. Release the head back to the mat. Breathe here. Nice work. So just stretching out into those glutes, getting this external rotation in our hip. Excellent. Releasing the left foot to the floor, unhook that right ankle. Same thing on the other side. Left ankle to rest on top of the right thigh. You can stay here, push the left thigh away, or bring both hands underneath the right thigh. Hug the knee in towards the chest. Breathe here. Taking one more deep inhale. And one more deep exhale. Excellent work. Release the right foot down, unhook the left ankle, and then hug both knees back in towards the chest. Hands behind the back of the knees, and let's rock forwards and backwards. So a nice curve into the whole spine as you rock up and down. Coming all the way up, rocking back down, having a little bit of fun with it. Until eventually you're going to come all the way up. And let's topple forwards to find our way onto our hands and knees. Hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. Lovely. Let's just take a couple of rounds of cat and cow. We have been warming up the spine already. The inhale, belly drops, sit bones go up, gaze goes up. As you exhale, push down, hands, knees, feet up the belly button in. Inhaling, belly drops, sit bones go up, gaze goes up. Exhale, reverse. One more time. Inhaling. And exhaling. Finding your way back to neutral spine. Now come down onto your forearms, fingertips point forwards. Excellent. Step the feet back as if you were coming into a forearm plank. So your body is one long line of energy, but let's drop the knees down. Suck the belly button in. So even with the knees down, this can be a really nice workout for your core. Sucking the belly button in towards the lower back, pushing down through your elbows. So if someone came and tried to over, you'd be solid like a stone statue. Everything is engaged. Lovely. Now from here, just a really small movement. Let the chest drop down towards the mat and then push down through the elbows, lift the chest back up. So as you lower, shoulder blades come together, and as you lift, shoulder blades come apart. We're going to do that 6 more times. Lower and lift, lower and lift, lower and lift. 3 more. Lowering the chest, push down through the elbows to lift. Lower the chest, lift. Last one. Excellent. Stay exactly where you are. Let's try and straighten the legs. And we're just going to move forwards and backwards. Pointing the toes, pushing back. Pointing the toes, pushing back for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower the knees, take them wide. Big toes touch. Let's rest and stretch it out. Nice long spine here. Reach the fingertips away from the body, hips towards the heels. So that was a little burner. It builds up pretty quickly. You can feel that heat coming from your core and then into your shoulders. So this time, inhale, come all the way up into your tabletop position. So we're going to keep the hands underneath the shoulders, and then this time extend the legs coming into your high plank. So if this feels too much, you can always drop the knees down, and you always have the option to come back down onto the forearms. So wherever you are, you're breathing. Excellent. We're going to do the same thing again. Just lower the chest, push down through the hands to lift. Lower the chest and lift. Drop the knees down if you need to. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, arms are straight for 1. Excellent. Feet together. Roll onto the outside edge of the left foot. Let's come into our side plank. You've got this. Stay strong. You can always drop the knee down underneath that left hip. If not, both legs extended, hips up towards the ceiling. Breathing here. Excellent. Right hand comes down to the mat. You're back in your high plank. Feet together. Roll onto the outside edge of the right foot. Left fingertips reaching up. Hips are high. Drop the knee down underneath the hip if you need to. Stay strong. You've got a little breather coming up. 2 more breaths. Excellent. Come all the way back round into your high plank. Drop the knees. Take them wide. Big toes touch. Lengthen the spine. Finding your way to child's pose. Breathe here. Nice deep inhale through the nose. And nice long exhales. So on your next inhale, coming back up into your tabletop position. Knees underneath the hips, hands underneath the shoulders. We're going to step the right foot forwards in between the hands. So you can stay here with the back knee dropped down, finding the stretch. If you want to make it more active, tuck the back toes under, lift the back leg, and once you've got your balance, release the hands up towards the top of the space that you're practicing in. If that feels too much, bring the hands to the hips. Wherever you are, breathing here. Hips are nice and low, back leg is straight, or back knee is down on the mat. Your choice. So, if the back leg is lifted, you have the option to start to lower the knee down and then straighten the leg. Lower the knee, straighten the leg. Try not to move the hip. Straighten the leg. You can do this with arms lifted or hands on the hips. We've got 4 more. Lower the knee, straighten the leg. Lower the knee, straighten the leg. 2 more. Stay strong. Last one. Excellent. Nice. Stay where you are. Bring the hands to the hips if they're not already. You can stay down on that back knee. If you want to make it active, just pick up the back knee. And then this time we're just going to straighten the front leg and then lower down. Straighten the front leg and lower down. You've got it for 6, for 5, nice and controlled, for 4, back leg stays straight, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Hands come down to frame that right foot. Drop the back knee down. Right knee comes back to meet the left. Stay in your tabletop. Breathe here. From here, you might want to wiggle through the hips. You might want to circle through the hips. Whatever feels good for you, maybe doing a little cat and cow. Let's prepare for the second side. So left foot comes up in between the hands. Remember, if you want to, just stay in the stretch. Back knee is on the mat. Option to bring the hands to the hips or reach the arms up. If you want to come into the more active version, you're tucking the toes under, the back leg. And once you've got your balance, hands to your hips or reaching them straight up. So try and keep the back leg super straight and strong if it's lifted. Nice. Breathe here. Stay strong through that front leg. And lower the back knee. Straighten the back leg. Try not to let the hips move. Lower the back knee. Straighten. For 6. You can bring your hands to your hips. 4 more. 3, 2, keep those hips as stable as you can for 1. Nice. Stay here in your lunge. You know what's coming. We're straightening the front leg and lowering. Straighten and lower. Straighten and lower. For 5 more. For 2. You've got it for 1. Nice. Bring the hands all the way down to frame that left foot. Drop the back knee down and step the left knee back to meet the right. Find your tabletop. Breathe here for a moment. Have a sip of water if you need to. Wiggle out through the hips. Circle through the hips. And then let's all take the knees wide. Big toes touch. As the bum pushes back towards the heels, forehead comes down. Excellent. Inhale, coming all the way up. Knees underneath the hips. Tuck the toes under. Take a nice deep inhale, and as you exhale, push back to your downward facing dog. So this is a posture where we have a bend in the knees and the spine is long and flat. Armpits are rotating in towards each other, and you're breathing here. Excellent. Now, step your feet up to the width of your mat in the middle. Turn the toes out towards the sides, and then bring your elbows back to the insides of your thighs. Keep the heels pushing down, and the spine is long and flat, so you're not rounding through the back. You're lengthening through the spine. And then I want you to think about lowering the hips towards the mat, but keep the heels down and the spine long. So again, no crouching forward, rounding forwards. The spine is long, shoulders open, hips opening, breathing here. Just take a couple more breaths here, really open up into those hips. Excellent. Now reach the hands forwards and come up, pushing down through the feet, keeping the spine long. Take it as slowly as you can. Feel that burn in the thighs as you come all the way up to standing. Keep the legs where they are. Just release the arms. Maybe circle through the hips. One way and then the other way. So we're going to do that again. Hands come into a prayer, reach the fingertips away from you. Nice deep inhale. As you exhale, start to bend the knees, sink the hips down. Nice and steady, nice and slow. When you get to your edge, where the heels start to want to lift up, bring those elbows to the insides of the thighs. Let the hips sink down. Excellent. This time, bring the right hand to the mat and reach the left fingertips up. Gaze goes up. Finding that twist, hips sink down. Excellent. Left hand comes back to meet the right. Reach the hands out in front of you. Push down through the feet. Slower than before. Coming all the way up. Working into those thighs. You got it. Straightening out the legs. Release the arms. Keep the feet where they are. Maybe just swing through the upper body, maybe circle through the hips. So you know we've got one more set to go. Bring in the hands to prayer, reach the fingertips away from you. And as you exhale, bend the knees, sink the hips. Lower down, nice and steady, nice and slow. Elbows to the insides of the thighs, hips sink down, spine is long. This time, left hand to the mat, reach the right fingertips up, gaze follows the fingertips. Breathing here. One more time. Excellent. Right hand comes down to meet the left. Reach the fingertips out in front of you. Push down through the feet. Start to come up nice and slowly. Get halfway and hold. Pulse it here. You can do it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. Push down through the feet. Come up to standing. Step the feet together. Shake out through the legs. Circle through the ankles, the hips. Really nice. I realize I've come dressed the same as my curtains. Hopefully you can still see me all right. Maybe circle through those hips, just release everything out. So if you've done any of our Pilates videos before, you will know that we have a set little arm sequence that we like to perform to really strengthen up through the arms, particularly the triceps. So I'm going to set my timer. And we're going to crack on. Now the idea is, we do this every time we do a Pilates. Try and get the arms nice and strong without any equipment.
Excellent. So we're going to start with our arms out. And we've got the palms facing down. We're just going to draw little circles. We start easy, but it's another one of those burners that adds up really quick. So pace yourself on this one. If you need to take breaks, that's absolutely fine. It's just an ambition to get to be able to do the whole set without taking a break. So tiny little circles. Staying strong through those shoulders, but just keep them relaxed away from your ears. You've got 20 seconds left. That's it on this one. Already under 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now keep the arms like this, just circle back the other way. Excellent. So maybe starting to feel it now in your shoulders. Mind over matter. Of course, if you need to stop, do it, but challenge yourself. Do you really need to? What's going to happen if you don't? Excellent. Coming up on 30 seconds left. And remember, when we finish this one, we're going straight into the next one. 20 seconds. Shoulders relaxed, neck is long. You can see how you don't even need any equipment and you start to feel that burn. You've got this for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Turn the palms up. Bend the elbows and extend. Bend the elbows and extend. Excellent. Just checking that I know which one's coming up next. Lovely. So it doesn't have to be a huge movement, it's just a little bend and extend. Excellent. Nothing going on in the lower half of the body, so just keep nice and still. Head reaching up towards the ceiling. 25 seconds to go. This is where a good soundtrack can really help you through these intense postures that are just building on the burn. You can do it though. Mind over matter. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. Arms behind you, flip the palms towards each other. We're going to try and touch the hands behind the back. They don't have to touch. That's just the intention. Mine get nowhere near touching. Arms come out wide. Hands come back behind you. So try and keep the arms lifted. You've got this. Smashing through the timer already. Excellent. 35 seconds to go. Oh, feeling this burn on this one. It's been a few weeks since I've done the little arm sequence and I am feeling it. 20 seconds is all you've got left on this one, and then 2 more arm exercises to go. You can do it. What else could you do in 2 minutes? We're going to strengthen our arms here. We're going to be able to lift heavy things, heavy shopping, put things up in the overhead lockers. For 3, 2, 1. This time, flip the palms, and we're going to try and squeeze the elbows behind the back, then extend. So it's a bit more of an exaggerated movement than before. And really try and squeeze the shoulder blades together as you bring those elbows back behind the body. And try not to stick out the chest. Keep the lower rib cage tucked. Just isolate this action to your shoulders. You have got this. 30 seconds already. 30 seconds gone, 30 seconds to go. The more you extend the arms, the more of a workout you're getting. But of course, if you need to adjust, don't extend the arms so far. Try and get those elbows to touch behind the back. 10 seconds on this one, then one last exercise. Nice. So, turning to the side so you can see this. Reach your arms out behind you. Make a fist with the hands, and then release the thumbs up towards the ceiling. Have a bend in your hips. Back is long and flat. So softness in your knees as you just start to lift the arms, pulsing them behind you. Triceps doing all the work here. Thumbs pointing up towards the ceiling. Pulsing here. You have got this. Just 30 seconds left on this one. Pulse, pulse, pulse. Keep going. Stay strong. My time has just gone blank. Excellent. Lovely. 15 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. Release. Wiggle out those arms. If you can muster it, give yourselves a round of applause. Well done. Getting those arms in, getting those arms working. Really nice. Let's give them a break. We have got some goddess squats coming up. So a little bit more into the thighs, and then we're back down onto the mat. You are nearly done. So step the feet wide, turn the toes out on a 45-degree angle. Now, tuck the tailbone under. That's going to give you an opening sensation across your hips, and then bend the knees and check that the knees are pointing in the same direction as your feet. You could bring your hands into a prayer. You could keep your hands on your hips, whatever feels best for you. And to start off with, we're just going to hold here. Nice. Try not to let the knees drop in towards the side. Try and have them keep opening out towards the little toe side of your foot. Excellent. Nice. So we're going to start to pulse. Just a tiny little movement, just pulsing. Remember, keep that tailbone tucked under. Engage through your core. Pulse it here. See if you can go lower as you pulse. Shoulders relaxed, face relaxed, jaw is relaxed. Excellent. Come onto the ball of the right foot. Lift that heel. Keep pulsing. Excellent work. Starting to feel that warmth coming through on the quads. You can do it. Lower the right heel. Keep pulsing. Little bounce. Lifting up the left heel. Keep that bounce. You got this. Left heel lifted. Lovely work. Stay strong. Tailbone tucked under. 3 more here. Nice. Now lower the left. Raise the right. Keep pulsing. Lower the right. Lift the left. We're just going to alternate. Keep the pulse going. Alternate between the heels. Excellent. We're going to do this for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stay low. If you've still got the energy, lift up onto the balls of both feet. Lift those heels nice and high. And if you can, if you've got the stability, a little pulse here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release the heels, straighten the legs, shake them out. Awesome work, guys. Really nice. Swing out through the hips, swing out through the upper arms, the shoulders. Excellent. Breathing here. Really nice. So just step in towards the top of the mat. Take a nice deep inhale. Arms go wide, gaze goes up. Soften into the knees as you reach forward, fold forwards. And then step back. Downward facing dog. Just walking out through the knees, pedaling out through the legs.
And then step the feet forwards, bring the sit bones to the mat. Shuffle forward so you've got enough space to roll all the way back down. Extend the legs away from you. Take a moment here, just breathing. It looks like we're finished, doesn't it? But we're not. We're going to do one final ab blast. You can do this. So bring the knees up in line with your hips. Calves are parallel to the floor. You can stay here. Option, you can start to lift the head up. Roll the upper back away from the mat. Bring your fingertips to your ears. And then we're going to tap with the toes, keeping the core absolutely solid. Just tapping down with the toes. Remember, you can have the arms by your side. You could lower the head. Take the option that feels right for you. Going to do this for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. Keep the legs lifted. Extend one leg away and back in. The other leg away and back in. Kind of similar to what we did right at the beginning. Working into that core. Try and keep the chin away from the chest, but the head is lifted, the chest is lifted, or any variation where you've got the head down and the arms down maybe. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Keep the knees where they are. Keep the head lifted. Hands come together in a prayer. Extend the legs away from you. Lifting up. Tiny little pulses. You can do this. 10, 9, 8, 7. You can bend the knees if you need to. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Hug the knees in towards the body. Release the head to the mat. Excellent. Arms come out beside you like aeroplane wings. And as you exhale, take the knees over towards the left-hand side. And then inhale, bring them all the way back up to center. Strong core. And let the knees go over towards the right-hand side. Inhaling to center. Exhaling to the left. Inhaling to center. Exhaling to the right. One more to either side. Inhaling to center. Exhaling to the left. Inhaling to center. Exhaling to the right. Inhaling to center. Release the feet to the mat. Extend the legs away from you. Arms by your side. You have made it. Breathe here, just like we did at the beginning of the class. In through the nose. And out through the nose. In and out through the nose. In through the nose. And out through the nose. So if you have the time to take a little bit of a longer relaxation, please feel free. Don't forget to congratulate yourself for making this time in your day to exercise, to move, to counteract all of the impacts of sitting down and working diligently, cracking on over a laptop or a phone, opening up our hips, getting that movement back into our body. So really well done. And please join us again next week at 1 p.m. for our next Wellbeing Wednesday with Westside Vid. Take care, everyone. Bye.